Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show.
Work like that, doesn't it?
No, it's incredibly, like the idea is like it's incredibly uncomfortable. You're laying directly on top of my stomach and your head is millimeters away from my asshole and I really want to fart. I've asked multiple women about like have you ever farted during sex? The only women who would openly admit to like the fact that it was a possibility were women who were married or had kids. Younger women, like anybody between the ages of 18 and 26, would definitely scream no. Like, no, ew, gross. Why would like, ew? Like, it was like, well, first off, I don't know if you've ever worked out. But back when I used to lift weights on the porch, there wasn't a thing I did. I mean, there wasn't jack shit that I did more than that made me fart for no reason whatsoever. Like the idea of like bending over constantly and like, you know, activating those muscles or whatever the fuck. It makes you gassy. Well, it doesn't make you gassy. But okay, for hey, anybody out there who's watching this, if you have kids, if you've ever like had to burp a baby, here's the deal. You don't burp the baby by patting them on the back. You burp the baby by either like rocking them back and forward, or you like rock them from side to side. Because what you're wanting to do is move the gas. Let the gas pocket work its way up to the top. That's what you're trying to do. And if you think it don't work, whoo, 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 whoo.
Got this.
It works. So the Stratego thing. So I was telling Mark maybe like 5 minutes ago that I think I pinpointed the point at I think I pinpointed the moment when I realized I was a fucking nerd. I didn't realize it at the time, but adult me kind of figured out like, oh, I was a fucking nerd when I was a child. Like I wasn't just like, you know, wanted to be like left alone. I was a nerd. So, long story short, well, long preamble short, I got a hold of my childhood Stratego game. And oh shit. That was terrifying. And I found out that like I was surprised to see that like the whole thing was still there. Like the entire board game was still there. Like all the pieces, everything was in relatively good condition. Outside of the fact that God damn! I'm gonna run this way. Oh, Ashley. Ashley, I'm in the middle of a story and it's great. Oh my God. Eat the fish. Okay. Actually, don't worry about it. He's gonna get shot for all of his efforts. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
I don't think it's a trophy, but there's a challenge here for killing people with a wrecking ball.
I'm not the one with the fucking wrecking ball.
Yeah, I think you have to like lead them into the path.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't think I care as of
Fair
yet.
enough. Yeah.
You mad because I
I'm just
shot the
gonna leave
homeboy?
you.
So, oh, that dude has a dickhead. So yeah, I
Yeah,
got
look
my
around.
my childhood Stratego, and all the pieces were there, and just seeing it all laid out like in front of me, like it made me real nostalgic. Like made me real nostalgic. And so I got it all like set out, and I like, well, not set out, but like I took a picture of it and I sent it to your bro, and your bro was like, I've never played this game before in my life. And I was like, yeah, you did. And he's like, no, I haven't. And I have a strong memory of being at my mom's house. This is before 2006. So I was at least maybe 13 or 14. And it was me, your bro, because like it was me, your bro. I think Nick, I'm almost positive Nick was there, and either my nephew was there or Nick's brother was there. It was one of the two, and I know because me and your bro had gotten. I don't know if you remember. No, you weren't around. You weren't our friend yet. But like somewhere in middle school, me and your bro got really, really, really into fucking each other in the butt. But no, we got really into poker. We got really into poker. Like to the point we just played by ourselves. 2-man poker. And then we start playing with other like friends of ours. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Like I think it might have been like your bro started watching like the World Poker tournaments because it was real popular on TV. And then like he was like, hey, let's play poker. And we didn't have, and I ended up buying like some chips, which I have to this day. They are behind this door.
I got this.
That one. So I still have those chips, and we would play poker around that. So around that time, I think we had just really gotten into playing board games, and I asked like, y'all played Stratego before? And Stratego, I don't know if anybody here has played it before.
Have you never heard of driver's ed?
But the way the game works is it's a game of numbers. And so it's a capture the flag game. And you have different enemies. I don't know how to put it. It's like, look it up. It's a matter of numbers. And since it was 4 of us there, we played a team game.
I don't feel like you'll agree, but for what it's worth, it's almost like Monopoly without the money, except war.
No, not at all. If I was to call it anything, I'm gonna just tell you that it's more like very complicated rock, paper, scissors. If I had to say it was like anything, that's what it's like. Very complicated rock, paper, scissors, because it's a matter of like, does this number beat this number, blah, 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 blah. That's what it is. And you have bombs, and you're trying to capture those things, flags, but they can't see, like, it's kind of like checkers almost. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It's like if you mix the rock, paper, scissors, and checkers. That's the best way to describe it. Because you move on a grid, and you only move one piece at a time. And so like your team can't, like the opponent can't see what piece they're about to attack. You good, homie? Okay. So if I'm gonna get them hit with a wrecking ball, I need to be over here.
Oh, that's a picnic.
Well, it worked. I got him hit. Not only did I get him hit, but it killed him. And it was the big pig dude, so. Anyway,
I wish that could happen for me.
I literally just ran back and forth, like, between the two spots, waiting for something to happen. And I just happened to turn around and he was dead.
I don't feel like this wall should take this many hits.
Yeah, she's not very good at what she's doing. So yeah,
That's
so
fair.
I'm talking to your bro about it. He's like, yeah, I don't remember this. I don't think this ever happened. And so I told him, like, I'm gonna confer with Nick and see if I'm making this up or not. Nick says he remembers us playing together. I remember more specifically because we were playing a team game. I'm about to get shot.
You all want to be in that bad.
Oh, that guy had stuff. All right.
I think the last game of Stratego I played was like 4 years ago.
I genuinely consider it like.
People don't learn.
Oh my gosh. All right, I need more health.
Skills.
Twisty son of a bitch.
Okay. All right, you guys will just follow me. There we go. Oh my lordy lord. Oh, that dude is. Oh, Leon might die, y'all. Real shit. Leon might not make it.
I appreciate that you're having trouble. Leon, you have so many guns in your pocket. Just give one to Ashley. Just hand a pistol over to Ashley.
Oh my gosh.
It can't hurt anything.
I got a trophy called Shield Your Eyes, and I imagine it's for flashbanging a certain number of enemies at once.
It is.
Okay, so if you're wondering, ooh, this is a good place to get it. When the guy, like when it's toward the end of the thing, and the guys with the bugs on their back show up. That's a good time.
Uh-huh. Do I even have a flashbang?
There's one. Well, for me, there was one on the on the base of the scaffolding, to the top left, to the top right of the arena, with the what you call it, the with the wrecking ball on your left side.
Okay.
But I don't know if it'll be there for you. It was there for me.
You just know that it was there for you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Whew.
Was there a way to skip that section at the beginning of the game? In the first version of this, where you could like hit a bell
I think
and
you might
make
find
them
it
like
calling.
go fuck off early?
No. What do you mean skip it?
Yeah, apparently in this game, there's a way you can snipe the bell that goes off to tell them to go to church.
Yeah.
And it just immediately ends the encounter.
Was that in the first game? I think so. But I think you can't do it on your first run because, you know, you'd have to have the sniper rifle. and you'd
Yeah.
have to know it was there. There have been sightings of what appears to be a strange corpse. Oh my god! It was a joke. It was a joke. It is not a joke anymore.
Keyword was once.
Yeah, it has become self-fulfilling prophecy. There have been sightings of what appears to be a strange corpse wandering around, likely the result of some immoral experiment. Won't somebody put it out of its misery and in its pathetic existence? Defeat the strong threat in the incubation lab, and you get 8 spinels for it.
I mean, they're not impossible to kill, but I still don't wanna.
I don't know what an incubation lab is yet, so
That's back where the test tubes were, where you got the wrench and got the bioscope. Which means backtracking.
I don't even see it on the. I don't even see it on the map. No, there it is. There it is. I see it. Fuck. I left treasure like a motherfucker though, apparently. So, this might end up being a back. I don't know how to go back. So I'm guessing we can use this thing to like travel back and forth. Because we can't go back. Like,
I'm still stuck in this cutscene, the crane section.
because how do we get down here? I think we got down here through there. So like, I don't know how we get back, but I imagine if we first to get back, we got to go forward. So. But the idea that they want me to do this though is insulting. Because I don't know how many of the requests for merchant I've done, but I feel like I've done the majority of them so far.
I think we're on the last 2 actually. If not the last 2, like I know we're close to being done. Yeah, there's 2 more, so the one you're on and whatever, there should be 1 more after that, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I can get back. So I can get back.
Much
To my chagrin.
Much to your
Yes.
dismay, yeah.
God damn it.
Ashley, if you could just...
Alright, so this is going to be a boring episode. Alright, so that's that.
Hand grenades don't do anything anymore. Like, if they're not the
there
holy
it is.
shit grenade...
Yeah, but those big poles are doing a good job. The what you call it? Okay.
These people don't learn. That's right, Leon. You tell them. That's another bull man? Why is there another bull man?
Oh yeah, I didn't have that. That didn't happen to me.
Strange job.
Okay, so for those curious, that we are going back. We're gonna go get the treasures first. We're gonna go get these treasures. Oh, it's in the room she was in.
Everything.
Sucks. Oh, I didn't even see this. Captive researchers note. We were imprisoned without warning. One by one, we are taken to the next room. I do not know what happened here. They just took Annabelle. I am probably next. I've got to think. I need to get my head straight. All who are infected with the plaga will be at the mercy of Lord Sadler. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. Adversely, the host becomes so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. However, we succeeded in developing the new superior species of plaga. It has no special vulnerability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species to the girl. It's clearly important that she maintains her intelligence after infection. All tests were successful and plans for mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success, but I have been imprisoned. And the preparation to inject me with the superior species are underway in the next room. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been wiped completely from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now. Not that anyone will ever read this. But I read it. Okay. So this is happening.
This is real life.
This is happening. No, this is happening. Like the only thing that's gonna like stop me from like being able to do it is like my own terror. Is like my own like desire to not do this. Ashley, you're about to see some shit, and I just want you to know that. And if everybody's like, why do you keep fucking opening the map? Because
Life is hard.
life. Oh,
Times.
fuck.
Go time.
I got another trophy.
What'd you get a trophy for?
Shooting two of the parasite with one shot.
Oh.
Oh, that was it. Huh? Look at that.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be here a while.
Did you die again?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Like I had just gotten to the section where the bug crawlers started coming.
Okay, so now we're gonna go back and get the other treasure that we left behind. And that'll be the end of the episode. Huh. I dreaded it more than I did anything else. Like, I dreaded it. I really did. But that clearly, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Care of her request, did ya? I can tell by
No, I'm gonna come
You
back.
overcame the
I
odds.
overcame my own, like, personal adversity. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, this episode should be accompanied by an episode of Avengers. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken.
No?
Like, Avengers should be out by now. By the time, like, it should have been up for, like, we will need to record more Avengers is what I'm getting at. Like, by the time, like, this goes up, because, like, we do already currently.
Which, depending on how long you want to be here, we can do that.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Freak, you freaking mall.
There we go. Missed. There we go. All right, now we're gonna go. We're gonna go back to Merchant, and that's where the episode will end.
Also, something else that I was confused about.
Yep.
See, bug people were like the tiny bug people were like here the entire time for me.
Oh.
There wasn't like a section where they. I mean, there was a section where they started crawling in, but they just pop out of the people when I kill them sometimes.
Nah, yeah, I wasn't getting none of that. Like, I had people.
I
had like archers. Well, you know, archers in the sense of like
Well done.
the
You've
Wandering
proven
Dead.
yourself
You think that's a play on words?
I do believe it is.
Ooh, what you buying?
Can I sell you this ore? Yeah, okay, I can. Cool.
Your valuables won't do you much good.
That's some decent money.
Thank you.
Oh my god, get off of me.
Oh, my back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Oh, that hurt. Oh. Is there anything I need to be saving these up for? I don't have the Matilda, so there's no need for that. I don't need to buy that.
The hole's getting bigger.
Still no case, no recipes.
All my wares are in tip-top shape. I
Guess we
Why
gotta
do
go.
you want me dead so badly?
see how that feels, mate. Fella like yourself give that the care it deserves, mate. Knife needs care every once in a while.
The health, it just isn't helping as much as I would like it to.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the episode here, and then like in between, I'm gonna decide how to go about these treasures, because some of the later game weapons are not gonna get upgraded because I just don't have the money. You feel me?
Yeah.
And and the thing is, I'm sitting on gold. I just haven't taken the time to do the thing yet. But yeah, I'm glad that was not so hard. It wasn't hard mostly because he was in that room. Spoiler alert, Mark. You don't care. I know you don't.
I don't.
He's in the room, like where the test tubes are.
Uh-huh.
Not
You just
seen
stand like,
anything
okay.
just there.
Again,
stranger.
let me remind you, I'm playing on a different difficulty. I was like, so it's gonna be in here. Like, where's he gonna be? Because I don't know if you remember, like when we fought that big dog, that dog was never where it said he was. He kept moving. So, yeah, I just I walked down the hallway. I turned and looked through the big broken window. Is a window if it's still broken? And he was just.
I think it's just a
standing
window sill at that point.
And he was just standing in the middle of the. No, the sill is the little ledge at the bottom of the window. But yeah, he's just standing there. And so I just pulled the scope out and shot him. I will say this. Most of the time I see them moving, it's through the scope. So I can't tell how fast they're moving because the scope is magnified. So a lot of times I feel like I
Yeah,
have
because
this
that's usually my issue is that the magnification makes it really hard to
to gauge how far away they are.
pinpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like, he was closer to me. Like, how would I put this? I shot him a few times. And then when I put the rifle down, he was already crawling over the fucking barricade. Rather was on the floor with me. And I screamed.
Yeah, that I heard that part.
But he's not a mutator, which was weird to me. But the thing
Because you
is,
think if there's a mission around them,
yeah, then why wouldn't he be like a harder to kill enemy? But for you, he might be. But just know that the thing that makes him special is he has a lot of parasites. Like he has a lot of I call them leeches.
Plagas.
Yeah, I call them leeches because of Resident Evil 0. But yeah, he has a lot of leeches in him. So if you don't have a lot of ammo, like for your rifle,
You're gonna have a bad time.
yeah, you're gonna have a real bad time. You can knife him to death, but you know, why would you? All right, guys, get out.